When you're young, there are some things you have to learn. How to catch a baseball. And good table manners don't come too easily. But when you're a boy, losing things is one of the few lessons you don't have to learn. And that's our story tonight on Leave It to Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver. Starring Barbara Billingsley, Hugh Beaumont, Tony Dow, and Jerry Mathers as the Beaver.
What are you looking for?
I lost one of my wings.
Oh. One of your wings?
Well, one of the beaver's wings.
Oh, it's even more improbable.
I'm working on his costume for the school play. Miss Canfield has him playing an angel.
I'm glad Deary's been promoted. Last year he played a dwarf.
Huh. Here we are. One wing.
By the way, how's Beaver reacting to his role? Does it offend his masculine dignity?
Well, I don't think so. I think it's upset him a little bit. Miss Canfield called this afternoon and said that he hadn't eaten lunch in school for 3 days.
Did he take his lunch money with him?
Oh, yes, his whole week's allowance.
Huh.
Well, I don't like to have him going without his lunch. Talked to him about it, but I didn't get anywhere. Ward, would you?
Okay. All right, sure, I'll talk to him.
Darling, thanks. You're so good at it.
Yeah.
Beaver!
Hey, Beav, they're calling you.
I don't think I hear him.
Beaver!
Now I think I gotta hear him.
Now look, Beav, whatever you did, don't drag me into it.
Now, look, Beav, I know what you told Miss Canfield, but just between us men, why didn't you go to the cafeteria for lunch?
Just between us men,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't hungry.
Beaver, you know, you kind of hurt my feelings. I thought you liked your old dad well enough to not have any secrets from him. Now, come on, why didn't you have your lunch?
If I tell you, you'll be mad at me.
That's ridiculous. Now, come on, tell me.
I lost my money.
Again? Oh, Beaver. Your mother and I have been very patient with you, but this habit of losing money has got to stop.
I told you you would be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you.
Okay, shake.
Okay, Beaver. But we've got to do something about this business of losing money.
Couldn't have another chance. I don't mean to lost it anything.
Oh, what took you so long?
Oh, money. Even with inflation, it takes a while to spend $23.86. Where are the boys?
Well, Wally's out playing ball somewhere. I sent the Beaver down to get a haircut.
You sent him to the barber shop?
You know a better place to get a haircut? No, I figured as long as he was going to be in the school play, I didn't want him to be a shaggy angel.
What I mean is, did you give him the money to get a haircut?
I gave him $1.50 for the haircut and a 25-cent tip for the barber.
You gave him $1.75 after the way he's been losing money?
Ah, June, I feel it's important to give him another chance. You know, like in the Air Force. When a pilot crashes, they send him right back up again. So he won't lose his nerve.
Beaver won't lose his nerve. Just your money.
I don't know about that. Don't forget, we had a little talk last night. Man to man. I don't think it'll happen again. Anyway, just to make sure, I buttoned it in his shirt pocket personally.
I told him at least a half a dozen times. So how can the Elks beat the firemen? They ain't got a man on their team can bowl over 200.
Yeah, but the firemen have a new rule. They can draw on guys in the sanitation department. They're loaded for the finals. When he gets back, be sure and tell Stanley I was in.
You'll be next, son. Okay, son. That's $2.25 with a shine.
Put it on my tab, Mr. Todd.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Todd. What's the matter?
I'm looking for something. I think I lost my money.
Looks like you found it. Everything else in town.
Can you give me a haircut anyways? I've got to be an angel in school.
Well, I'd like to, but Stanley, the boss, is on vacation, and he won't let me give a haircut without money.
Oh. Put it on my tab.
You have a tab?
I might have. What is a tab?
Well, it's a charge account like Mr. Todd has.
All right. Put it on his tab.
Oh, I can't do that, son.
Will you give me a haircut for a glass doorknob? It's hardly scratched at all.
Wow. That's a nice-looking doorknob, but I don't think the union will go along with me.
Would the union go along with a couple of lead soldiers?
I'm afraid not. I tell you what we do, son. Suppose I call up your parents and tell them you lost the money and they'll okay the haircut. How does that sound?
Yeah. I think our phone's been discontinued.
Well, then just suppose you go home and explain it to your parents. They'll understand. After all, anybody can lose money.
Yeah, but not as good as I can.
Well,
Thanks anyways. I guess I'll have to think of something else.
sorry, son. Next.
Stand still, Wally. Trying to fit this.
Gee, Mom, why can't the beaver model his own wings?
He went to get a haircut and I haven't seen him since.
Well, what if some of the kids walked in and saw me like this?
Oh, never mind. Now hold still. Wally, why aren't you in the school play?
Oh, I'm in it.
What do you do?
I hold a sign saying, just a minute while the wise men are putting on their beards.
Better get your blue suit pressed.
Yeah. Can I get out of these things now?
Oh, all right, you can get out of these things. Come on.
Boy, it makes me look like a sissy.
Wally, have you seen my scissors?
No, Mom.
Oh, well, they'll turn up.
Hey, Beaver, are you in there?
I in here, Wally.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm not doing nothing. Nothing at all, Wally.
Beaver, you come on out of there. If you don't, I'm going to tell Dad.
All right.
What's that?
A haircut, I think.
Wow. You look like Wilson's Airedale when he had the mange. Why don't you let Stanley cut your hair?
Stanley wasn't there. And anyways, I lost my money.
What a goof. How could you lose the money again?
I don't know.
Until Dad gets a load of that head.